I just hope that kids open up their history books one day, see my face on page 69, and read about how this queer brown kid lived his life as just 100% himself.
You've gained, recognition through beauty and fashion, but you've also really made a point of, sharing Filipino food with your audience.
Today I'm with my mom, and she will be teaching not just me, but everyone how to cook adobo.
Oh, well.
We're literally bringing Filipino food elsewhere.
Before I even shared food with my audience, food has always been a big part of my lineage, both sides of my family. My mom's side of the family were obviously cooks, and then my dad's side of the family, they're farmers. So we grow our food from my dad's side, and then my mom's side cooks it. I feel like people don't really think about like Filipino food or like really any ethnic food there is. It's really just an opportunity for me to share it with the world because it's always and will always be part of my roots. So I'm launching my own like food with Big Boy, with Postmates, and it's Asian related. It's my favorite breakfast and lunch that I used to bring for school all the time.
Filipino cuisine is more than just my comfort food. It's an extension of my identity. When you let people have opinions about your food, it's no different than letting them have an opinion about who you are. If they don't get it, they don't get it. More food for you, girl.
I remember that TikTok where you showed how to eat balut. And
Yes.
you mentioned how it was one of your favorite Filipino street foods.
You peel it. There should be like a little seal, and then that's what you egoop, which is suck like that.
Why do you find it important to showcase more Filipino cuisine?
It's really just fun. I love like seeing the comments of people being like, I've never tried that, or even just like the latter half words like, bitch, that looks so fucking nasty. Yes, I do think it's important. It helps heal a lot of like generational traumas, I think. When you get more people familiarized with indigenous food or ethnic food, I think the younger generation might not have the same kind of upbringing that a lot of us did with like, people judging our food that we bring, just making more people familiarized with food makes the world less weirded out about other people and ethnic food.
You've grown up both in the Philippines and Hawaii. How has growing up in these cultures shaped you?
To be honest with you, my childhood was really such a blessing because I grew up in the Philippines and then I grew up in Hawaii where like both cultures are so similar, and like even like how family is a really big thing here, food is a really big thing, respecting other people is a really big thing, and just the common love of fucking food, honestly.
Imagine how these cultures have kind of, embraced genders beyond the Western cisgender binary, and how has this played a role in shaping your own understanding and expression of gender?
Oh my gosh, Ellen, I don't know why that question just made me like a little emotional, to be honest with you, because why am I getting emotional? Literally, I wish more queer kids grew up the way that I did and just being celebrated and being allowed to be who they are and not questioned for it and not feeling like they have to come out. It truly just makes you feel like, oh my gosh, what if we lived in a world like that? Like, what if we were all celebrated and just like, our parents just let us be who we are? I think we would live in a world where like all the kids were so powerful and just like themselves. We would live in a world of Bretman Rock, and that is both equally scary and fabulous.